Hey, John Mayfield with Global Real Estate School and Easy Sales Meetings and the Business Tech Guy. I did a broadcast yesterday for Business Tech Guy and also for my Easy Sales Meeting channel where I talked about setting goals, not quitting, not giving up, kind of a new direction that I'm going for that specific those two specific channels. I'll still be doing a lot of technology stuff like I'm going to do today with you, but I really want to talk more, at least on the Business Tech Guy, more about motivating and helping people grow their small business and real estate agents growing their profession as well, since that's kind of the career I've grown up in, but using biblical principles and encouraging words just to help you grow your business, but also showing some cool marketing and technology tools as well. Easy Sales Meetings, you can search for that on YouTube, is all about sales meetings, but most of the videos I will be doing will be going over there as well. And of course, you can subscribe to Global Real Estate School too. You may be so sick of me by then, you'll probably delete me from everything. No, I don't want to speak those words, right? So you're going to go and join every one of those channels. We're going to talk about the power of your words and what you speak in an upcoming broadcast. But today, I want to talk to you a little bit about what I shared with you yesterday about not giving up, not quitting. And I mentioned to you some scripture and some affirmations that I've been using, and they've just helped me so much with my business and with my life. You know, the Bible reminds us we have to renew our minds daily, right? And what that means, we have to renew them with positive stuff. It was interesting. I was trying to remember the book that I'm listening to yesterday. It's Norman Vincent Peale, The Psychology of Winning. The Power of Positive Thinking, actually, is what that's called. There is a book called The Psychology of Winning, but The Power of Positive Thinking. And Norman Vincent Peale said in that, we have two choices to fill our mind. If we don't fill it with good stuff, the bad stuff will infiltrate. And so to me, we have to renew our minds daily. And a lot of that, I think, is quoting Bible verses. That's one way that I renew my mind on a daily basis, and to renew it with positive things. And, we have to put on the armor when all of those wild things start coming after us and trying to discourage us. So yesterday I talked about how I had gotten the idea from a podcast I'd listened to where a gentleman said, this one little technique changed my life. It was Dan Kennedy on the magnetic marketing podcast. There we go. I think Russell Brunson actually purchased all of those from Dan, and this was on some diamond call he had with people who paid lots of money for the phone call. And so, on this phone call, Dan said, I'm driving around in this old car. Things aren't going right. What's going on in my life? And so he was listening to this book by, and I have a couple of different books going there, but this particular book on setting your goals and really making sure that your goals are specific, and that you write it on one side of the card, and then on the other side of the card, you put Matthew 7:7-8. And so I'm listening, and I'm like, I have that book. I've downloaded that book, Earl Nightingale, in my library. So I go and I find it. And of course, I had not listened to it for a long time. So since the upgraded phone, I had to re-download the book, and I started listening to it. It is an amazing book, and I forgot how great it was. And I've listened to it twice since then, and will probably listen to it again. But he talked about putting on an index card, and I thought I actually do have that card right here. And so he said, put that on an index card, look at it, read it every morning when you get up, throughout the day, and every night before you go to bed. So I was having trouble finding this card periodically right before I would go to sleep. And I thought, I got to look at my card. So I would come downstairs at my desk and find the card, go back up. And then I thought, you know what? Why don't I create something on my phone that would allow me to be able to look at that? So here you go. I created, and you can see right here on the screen in Keynote, which is a free app that you have if you're an iPhone user. If you are an Android user, you can use Microsoft PowerPoint. And basically, there's Matthew 7 through 8. And there is the scripture verse for that. If I turn this sideways, it may do something kind of weird, and hopefully you can still see it, the entire screen. But there you have it. So if I go into play mode, now I can actually read my scripture verses right there. So I'm going to turn this back around. Hopefully you were able to see that on the screen. I'm going live, so I have no idea. But you can see, and I'm going to move that over just a little bit so we get back over here where we were. There we go. But right up here is a play button. So when I select play, it actually will go into full view, and I can swipe through and look at my affirmations. So what I basically did was I took Earl Nightingale's idea for the index card. Dale Carnegie talked about this as well, and many others. And I just included it with my phone so that my phone I have with me all the time. I can just pull it out, pull up my affirmations, my scripture verses, and play those and memorize them. And it's helping me immensely. Well, I took it a step further, and I thought, I'm wearing this Apple Watch. Why don't I take this PowerPoint that you're looking at right here, and if I export this, I can export that to what are called pictures or JPEGs. So if I go up, and you can't probably see this on the side, but if I go to File, Export, there's the option to export those as images. Well, I did that on my phone, and actually, you know what? I can probably show you this on my phone, because what we can do here is select the up arrow, and I believe I can just save those as photos right here. Export and send. We'll see if that, and see, there we go, images right there. And so I can export those images right to my photo. So I'm going to save those. You can save them to files or wherever on your phone, but actually I'm just going to go back and click Save 20 Images right there. And so now it's saved those 20 images right to my phone. And then you want to just go into the Watch app. Let me show you this. And from here at the Watch app, I'm just going to go down to the Face Gallery. Let's see, right up here at the top. And I'm going to go to Photos. And notice I could put those in an album right there. Or if I wanted to, I can click on Photos. You can see I have 4 photos there, but I could select more or add more, because I just added all of those right there. And so now these photos will be added to my phone, to my watch, and those will actually show up on my watch, and I can read those at any time that I want to. So I think, to me, it's a pretty cool way to be able to take affirmations, put them on your phone, look at them every day, and then heck, go ahead if you have an Apple Watch, put them on your watch and read those. We have to renew our mind every day. We have to think positive. It's so easy to get beat up, discouraged. There's so much negativity in the world. And sometimes it's people we even hang around with or people we talk to. They're not uplifting, and they can sometimes be a little bit on the negative side. We've got to put that out of our life. We've got to really think positive, and we have to believe in our dreams and believe in ourselves. And I'm telling you what, I think and I believe if you write down your goal. If you didn't get a chance to listen to yesterday's video, I encourage you to do so. Would love for you to subscribe to the channel. I know it's a little lengthy, but I think there's some great nuggets there for you. And you have to write your goals down. You have to really get specific. And then, as Earl Nightingale says, you have to think about ways you can accomplish your goals. And he says, spend an hour every day just writing down every possible way. I started doing that with my real estate school, and the ideas and the things that were coming to me got me excited. And they're things I'm working on now. But I've got to I need that coach, that inner coach to keep pushing me and to keep reminding me that, hey, you can succeed. You can reach your goals. And so one way you can do that is right here with your phone and either Keynote if you're an Apple user or use PowerPoint if you are an Android user. And then you've got them on your phone you can look at. If you have the Apple Watch, you know what? I think I'd encourage you to move those over and create a watch face where your affirmations are popping up and you're looking at those each and every day. Now, you might have to go in and adjust the settings a little bit or the font size depending on how much text you put in the text box. But just make some changes, delete the photos off your watch and your phone, and then import the new ones. And after a few times, you'll get the size just right. You'll have those on your watch. You'll have them on your phone. You'll be looking at it. You can repeat it when you have some downtime, and it will keep you encouraged and motivated, and you will reach your goals. So I promised that I would do this little tech video, and hey, try it. You know what? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And I'm telling you what, it will change your life. Hey, as always, thanks for watching. Don't know if we have any comments or not. I don't see any comments coming through, but if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share your comments, and also subscribe to the channels. Have a great day. I will talk to you very soon.